Elon Musk's theory that we all live in a simulation? Yep, legit, totally buy it. Time to think like an investor. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Josh and I am all about personal finance, investing, and building wealth. And you know what is kind of a tragedy is we all know there's this massive issue where there is no personal finance education being taught in schools. We were having a hard enough time as it was before just getting personal finance education out into the world, but now we're kind of evolving into a world where money can't really be understood at all. I mean, do you understand how cryptocurrencies work? I probably am gonna have great difficulty understanding how the hashing algorithms of a cryptocurrency work, okay? And if you have no idea what today's topic is about and why I said we're living in a simulation and what NFTs are, I kind of want to hop into that specifically and how this is really changing the way that money works. I was blown away this week when I heard that Jack Dorsey is selling his first tweet. The first tweet was super stupid. It was hilarious. It was like, just setting up my Twitter, ... Joke's on me, he's selling that tweet for $2.5 million. Okay, how do you sell a tweet? Like, does someone just own the tweet now? Does no one else get to see the tweet? Grimes, I'm sorry, I don't know what Grimes does, but what I do know is she made $6 million taking art that she created and turning it into an NFT and selling her art on the internet. What the heck does any of this stuff mean? Why are we calling things NFTs and taking things everyone has access to? And okay, let me just quickly explain. The big backstory here is that this is all related to the crypto movement. Quick primer, what a cryptocurrency is it's a way to transact with other people without some central governing body being involved. For instance, if you live in the USA, what that means is your currency is kind of overseen and maybe even manipulated, and not maybe, it's definitely manipulated. Aspects of the way you spend your money is actually overseen by the central bank called the Federal Reserve. At any point, they can choose to print more dollars, which in a sense devalues your currency. So people all over the world freak out and they go, okay, why am I earning money and trading 40 hours a week for a job if the central bank of my country is just going to devalue the currency that I'm earning? So people come out with this brilliant idea. This guy named Satoshi Nakamoto comes out with this idea. What if we had a cryptocurrency that no one could manipulate? It's like a currency with a mind of its own. We'll build it, we'll throw it out in the world and see if people use it. And we'll build it in a way that it doesn't need any oversight. There's no government of the money. It is just Bitcoin itself. That's what Bitcoin is. That's why it's fascinating. Now, the really interesting things about Bitcoin, first, it's decentralized. There's no governing body like we've talked about. But next is the fact that it can't be double spent. You think, okay, I have an electronic currency, and what if I just send money to two people at once? Isn't that just fraud? Can I just do that very easily? Well, no, that's the beauty of cryptocurrency is there's miners who are all day long trying to match transactions and trying to rectify transactions that are being made. What we have now is some form of decentralized marketplace for digital assets. And what I'm seeing this as kind of an analogy would be, when the iPhone came out, we had no idea that the App Store or allowing people to develop their apps would create the next ride-hailing service like Uber. We had no idea it would create Instagram with 1 billion users. They created cryptocurrencies. We had no idea what the applications would be. And now we're starting to see what some of the applications might be, and it's pretty scary. And I've talked a little bit about the beginning of this video about how we're living in a simulation. Get this, what an NFT is it's a non-fungible token, okay? And what that means is it takes some form of digital asset. Let's say the first ever Nyan Cat meme. Is that the one with like the cat riding the rainbow with like 2 Pop-Tarts on the side of it or something? If you could own the original, or Tiger Woods at the 16th hole of Augusta, like an incredible play that's captured on video or in a great picture, and you can be the one that owns that digital asset, right? Okay, this sounds crazy. NFT is essentially a way, and this is very basic in general, that you can convert some digital asset into a cryptocurrency. And it's not exactly like that, but it becomes an asset that you own. So you might be thinking, okay, so if I buy, you know, this album or this song, does that mean I get to go straight Martin Shkreli and not release the Wu-Tang album to the whole world and just keep it for myself? Well, no, actually, everybody still has access. If I buy the original Nyan Cat meme, am I saying that right? I don't know, Nyan Cat? Whatever it is. If I buy the original, I now own the original. It doesn't mean that no one else can copy paste it and put it all around the internet. It just means I own the original. What's the point of me buying a digital asset if everyone else can just copy paste it? Humans have some sort of bias towards novelty. It's like, we've been collecting art, we've been collecting seashells, we've been collecting all sorts of things for millennia, for thousands of years, and there's something about the human psyche that just sees something beautiful and aesthetically pleasing about having the original. Others gonna be like, whoa, this is like a historic piece of work that everybody knows, and everybody knows the name of this creator, and this is the original that he painted in his house. So there's something about having the original that really sparks this desire in the human being. What utility might you get out of that? It's like, if I buy a car I can drive to work. If I buy a digital file, all I really have is some way for me to show off to people that I have the original of something. We have a ton of newly minted crypto millionaires. We have tons of people in the world now who put some money into Ethereum or cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, whatever it might have been 5 years ago, and have now become millionaires from that. It's happened. That is just something that's happened that we all have to live with. And now what happens is we have all these young nerds, no offense, you were into crypto in like 2017, 18, you're a nerd, face it. What this means is that these nerds with all this money, if they want to take their millions of crypto out, they're going to have to pay millions in taxes. So what they do is, okay, well, what if there's ways that we can shuffle our cryptocurrency around into different places that we can maybe see an investment or buy something we find aesthetically pleasing or cool? They can take their Ethereum or their cryptocurrency and use it to buy NFTs. It might seem like, okay, we've got a pandemic, we're all on Zoom, no one sees each other anymore, we have the development of like virtual reality and augmented reality. Are we just gonna end up living in like a Sims world where we're like showing off our digital Picassos because we have the original? Like, maybe that's the way this goes. I think a reason that the public is getting so involved and excited about this is because of the same reason the public's excited about Bitcoin. It's not about decentralized currency, it's, oh, I can buy this here and I can sell it way higher and I can just get rich really quickly by buying this stuff. Oh, I'm gonna hop in on that. That sounds great. That isn't investing. That's purely speculation. There's no utility. But if we all become Sims and we can show off our Picassos and our Dreams by Fleetwood Mac where we have the originals, then we can brag to all our friends and maybe we can get it at a cheaper price now than when we're all living in the virtual world. Creepy. That's my take on what an NFT is, and you can go one of two ways. You can be a rational human and dismiss this as probably what is about to be a fad and a bubble, or you could take the Logan Paul route and invest millions and millions of dollars and invest all of your life savings into it and see where it goes.
This is the craziest thing I've ever experienced.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you got any value to this or learned a little bit about what NFTs are that might make you more prepared for the future, I'd appreciate if you gave the channel some support. Hit that like button below and hit subscribe and turn on post notifications for more videos just like this one every single week. Until next time.